Dhairy Boghani, currently working as a neurosurgery resident doctor at Mission Hospital, Trisura, Kerala. He really have an inspiring journey from being a normal person like us to become a neurosurgeon. Actually, I'll just give a brief introduction about him. So he is the founder of Lack of Knowledge in MBBS. It's a new and a great initiative in the field of medical education, where he provides a mentorship. It's a free mentorship to each and every student. He has a mentorship experience of 5+ years. He also have a YouTube channel, Know Your Calling. The YouTube channel is all about where he and his team will conduct interviews of the residents as well as the consultants to know more about their branches. He also have a quite experience in research work and he's top writer in Quora. I'm really excited to learn something new from Dr. Dhairy Boghani. Dr. Dhairy Boghani, please, we welcome you. We are very grateful to have you here for this interview. So,
first of all, thank you for inviting me here. Feeling nice to talk to this medicos on this channel. But can you just repeat the question what you told and the last?
Okay, I was asking about your journey. What made you to join MBBS?
Yeah, so it was a quite interesting journey. I was into astronomy, astrophysics doctor before 8 to 9 standard. So then after 10 standard, like I had a discussion what is my life goal. So basically I found out that my life goal is to help people as much as possible. I always wanted to do that. Being in other field, and I may help someone at if I do very big discovery or anything like that. But if I am in medical field, and even being an average doctor, I can help thousands of people in my life. So that's why I joined.
That's the same for every medical. I guess everyone the same for the same reason that we have to think about the research work. If the students are interested from the first year itself and have a proper environment, so that would motivate you. But there are so many students who are interested, but they have no idea how to do the project, how to whom we have to reach out. So for such students, what can you say? What could help them?
Basically, I also passed from the same condition. I had no idea. I had no consultants, no professors were that much helping. But what I will say is like I did so much. I learned so much just because I had no one who said me that you take this project and you do that. Because if I had someone who would have told me you do this work, then I would never bother about learning. I would just be in the trap of that someone will give me some work. I will do that work. I will publish my article with those people. Everyone will have article, but we won't have knowledge. So what I want to tell is like nowadays we have so many resources from the YouTube. Like I have myself recorded a video. So many of my friends are recording different videos, and they are conducting different courses. Even from Coursera, there is one course. Even the ICMRS put one course on the YouTube how to talk about research. So now there are, with the help of YouTube and these things, there are so many resources. You have a magazine. I think you will also be publishing some things about research. I have my own blog. So there are so many resources from where you can get help. You can learn. There are so many people out there who are ready to help you. And I like whoever contacts me, I help them. The same thing for most of my friends who are into this field, who have done the research. Someone will approach them and they will help them they'll guide them about the research. So you get the online guidance. If you have no one in your college, you get the guidance from there. Okay, and if your professors are not that helpful, then you can, but still I will say you will find out one or two from any department which will help you. At least they will sign you. Say they will sign for you that okay, you do the research. I will not take any part, but you do. I will allow you. At least this much is enough. You can get help from online people in meet.
Yeah, medical students need to know about all this because they just sit and think that we don't have any proper guidance, we don't have any resources, and we will do after once we complete with the internship. And I've seen so many of my seniors, they are starting now and they are regretting that you must have started before. So they must know, they must have that much courage or that much determination that they should start from the beginning as well.
This so, one thing I want to add here, that in medical field, our field, perfection never comes. I met a person, 82-year-old, who has around 52 years of practice in neurosurgery. He was a glioblastoma specialist. After MBBS, general surgery, then neurosurgery, then onco-neurosurgery, then glioblastoma. He was operating only on the glioblastoma. He said to me that I am not perfect in glioblastoma. After 52 years of glioblastoma practice, he was not so sure about he's knowing everything about glioblastoma. So that endpoint will never come. Whatever you want to do, not just about study or not just about research or not just about any career, you will never feel 100% confident in anything. You should just go ahead, try to learn, improvise, turn by turn. Like your first project won't be that great. Second will be better, third will be better than that. Like that, you can go on.
It will all be a self-development, not a perfection. We'll develop in our skills and knowledge. We'll just gain that. So from there, your initiative, knack of knowledge in MBBS, you just elaborate for us as what you have done till now and what you have experienced through that.
About knack of knowledge.
Yes.
So about knack of knowledge, it was basically, my idea was, I had been through the MBBS and it was very, very difficult. I had almost very less support each and every stage, what to read, where to prepare, like about doing the research, going to conferences, doing certificate courses. Everyone in medical college in India, you see everyone is running after the race of PG. So for the guidance for what and how to prepare for PG, there is so much of guidance. But apart from that, you want to gain knowledge or you want to gain your clinical experience, the research or anything, there was no guidance at all. When I prepared for my PG, I am a resident in a very good institute in neurosurgery. So that doesn't hamper. Okay. If you do so many research projects or you do many things, it doesn't mean that you can't crack PG. You can always crack PG. It is very important part, I believe. But and even for PG, almost it is something like people will tell that you start watching the videos from second year and you just finish the videos from one institute to institute, you just solve the few bank, you give GTs and you will go through the PG. So that type of guidance is available almost everywhere. Well, let's say one institute is better than other institute. Every institute is same according to me. So I wanted to emphasize on the right kind of guidance that people should read, get knowledge, they develop their personality, they develop their clinical knowledge, not just PG preparation. PG preparation is just a part of it. It is a part of MBBS, which is essential, most important part. You get the PG seat after MBBS, but it is just a part of it. It is not the whole life in MBBS. So for clarifying on that needs doing something and guiding students about the right pathway, that was my basic motto for knack of knowledge. Along with that, about the research, people don't know what to do, how to do, where to attend the conferences. So I usually find out from my friends all over the India. They attend the conference and they will tell new conferences. I will share the info on my information on my Instagram on my handle, and I will basically, whoever needs according to their personal needs, I will guide the students whoever is the requirement. So that was my basic knowledge. That not like, even if I start making videos, if I thought that for knack of knowledge I will make the videos, but then I thought if I start making videos, the one cloth doesn't suit everyone. So like if I start making videos, it won't be applicable to each and every person. Everyone needs their own advice according to their own condition. So my basic motto is personalized mentorship, where me and all of my friends who have got great training, who are studying in the AIMS, PGI. So all of us have joined together, and we are guiding students about how to read, what to read, how to gain knowledge. One-to-one guidance, basically one-to-one mentorship, and everything is for free. So if you're interested, can join that and get the guidance.
Very good. And after this interview, I hope many students will see it and will get to know about this.
I will share a link from where you can go through all of my blogs and all the links. I will share a link with you. You can put on the YouTube introduction.
That would be very great, sir. Thank you for that. So, research work. Is there any contribution of this research work influence of chances getting a PG seat in a field of interest?
In India, absolutely not. Because in India, there is a NEET PG or INI CET. Only 2 exams matter, nothing else. Okay. But after joining the PG, life just starts. So after joining PG, this research work will help you a lot in thesis work. If you have done the research work in your area of interest, then it will help you a lot in gaining the knowledge about it. You will be knowing lots of clinical aspect of it. So it will help a lot in PG, during the PG, not in the PG agency. But in if you are planning to go outside USMLE, this is the most important one, because what I have seen is normally no one from India gets a surgical branches in USMLE. That is something myth also, because I have been in contact with 3 to 4 people who are doing great. They have chosen the surgical branches. One of them had 25 publications. One of them had 27 publications. Okay, one of them had 40 publications. One of my friends is preparing now. He has around 40 plus publications as of now. So if you want to get surgical branches in USA, then this is the most important thing. So that is the one part. Even you go to Germany or UK or like those European countries, then also research and publications become very, very important part for you. Otherwise, in India, it's not for PG, getting into PG, but during the PG, it will help you a lot. During and after the PG. During and after the PG, for a lifetime, it will help you a lot.
It's for a self-development, sir. That will gain knowledge out of it.
Yes, and like this is just one part that you get a PG seat. But after getting PG seat, you should have the SRC. After SRC, you want to be an assistant professor. You want to be a consultant in good private. If you don't want to go to the private setup, you want to be a consultant in good institute. Or for all these things, becoming an assistant professor, there are almost all the state require 2 or 3 publications. Becoming a good consultant, if you go to like just after PG, if you go to some Apollo or any big hospital, Apollo, Fortis or whatever is there, you go there and you show your CV that you have 2 publications, and you show your CV with 25 publications. Definitely 20 person with 25 publications will be selected more. So overall career growth will be higher. It's not just PG exam. Our life won't end as a PG exam, but getting PG won't get you everything. Because even after so many people are there, even PG, like everyone is talking now, branch is saturated, every branch is saturated. People are talking like that. There is a myth also, but so whenever you want to get a job, it will be helpful. So it never got wasted.
Yes. So it's a really nice message to know about the importance of this. As many students I have seen in my life, they are entirely focusing on studies, as the only aim of medical student is to get a good grades. Like the extra activities, like to be an entrepreneur or a part of it, they always think that it's going to affect their grades, and they end up just good grades are only the way they good to be a good doctor. They won't go into that extracurricular activities, or they think about that the research work, or also the other activities like to be a part of some kind of magazines or something like that. They just think it is a waste of time. So just for them to know it's important in the self-improvement.
Yeah. So the main issue, I'm not criticizing everything, anyone. But the main thing is now, that medical students thinks that their life depends on the PG. What rank they will get, in which college they will do their studies, their life will depend on that only. It is the environment created by many people all around the India. This is the thing going on. Everyone will think PG is the life. But what I want to tell is, when you are practicing, whichever city you are, say you are in Delhi. So when you have a hospital, private hospital, which patient will ask you what rank you got, or from which college you have done your MBBS, which college you have done your PG, which specialty, which fellowship, number of fellowship you have done. People are not aware about these things. People will be only focused on your own skills. If you are good at surgery, you will excel. If you are not good at surgery, you will fail. If you have done it from AIMS, or if you have done it from any other institute or whatever, I have seen like one doctor in diploma ophthalmology who is earning more than AIMS Delhi MS Ophthalm. Both are in the same city, both are having the hospitals in the same complex, but MS Ophthalm from AIMS is not that busy, and diploma Ophthalm from the peripheral private institute, he is very busy, far more busy, because his clinical skills are better. So definitely AIMS will give you better opportunity to grow than peripheral institute. I'm not telling that it doesn't matter. It matters, but it matters to an extent where you don't drag yourself. It is not a whole life. It is a part of life. Yes. So that environment we need to change. I think we need to change that environment. That PG is not the everything. You will do whatever you get the degree. If I am becoming a neurosurgeon, after completing the neurosurgery, no one will ask me my grades of MBBS, no one will ask me my grades of neurosurgery, no one will ask me for any of my achievements or anything. When they won't ask about me, about my research project or anything of that. They will be knowing only one thing, that how much knowledge I have gained. And that knowledge can be gained if you are not just one-dimensional personality. If you just read all day, how will you learn about other things? You have to communicate. For communication, you should know their mindset. For that, you have to go out and talk to patients. If you go to the medical camps, you will improvise your communication skills a lot. If you be the part of this like magazine activity or any other organizational work, then you will learn what others are doing, like from other states, other part of India, what people are doing from other. Even sometimes you get opportunity from contacting other people from other country. So you will have greater idea, and that greater idea will mold you into someone who will be a better doctor. And that will matter a lot. That will matter at last. Not just your grades or your college, or just for PG college won't matter to that extent.
Thank you for shedding a light. I'm sure many will find it helpful. I would like to ask you that many doctors are currently preferring to practice medicine abroad than in India, as they find it more financially benefiting and fruitful. For example, in USA, the minimum wage for a resident doctor is about $50,000, which is more than a wage of doctors earning in India. This in turn is actually impacting our healthcare system. So overall to increase the healthcare quality of India, so can you tell about the encouraging aspect that would motivate our doctors to practice medicine in India?
So basically, like one thing I will tell you, that wherever you go, you should mind three things. Like first, as you told, that financial aspect is very important. But other two aspects you should never forget. There is one social aspect and one is personal aspect. Personal aspect means what you want from life. If you are staying in India, there will be a patient, like if I talk about neurosurgery. There is one patient with hemiplegia. So he will be able to walk after 6 months. So he may come after 6 months able to walk. So he may have two opinions about me in India. Like, okay, this doctor is so great that he made me walk in 6 months. and you will touch the feet of the doctor sometimes. You will just say the thank you in very emotional way to doctors. That is very rare in outside. That is not at all. I think not at all in prevalent in any other country. In India, other aspect is also there, that they will just tell everyone that the very shitty doctor took me 6 months to walk. Like that also people are there. So
we have
then your own personal aspect, your family, your own aspirations, where you want to settle, your group, everything, your culture. So not just because of the financial aspect is very important, but your personal and social aspect you should never forget. And according to everything, you are spending life there. Whole life you are going to spend there. If you earn more, does not mean you will have more happiness. You should think about that, and you should overall aspect that. I have written one blog about it. USMLE versus Indian PG. What are the points you should think about? So I will share in that link. It will be available. So I will share it. So you can go into that detail, and you should think for yourself. You will be settled there, or you will prefer settling here. Individualize. It is individualized. I can't motivate anyone to stay in the India because it's their own choice. But you should not go just for. One other thing I want to tell, that please don't go for because what I want to tell, same thing I want to tell again, that PG is just an entry point. Life after PG matters. So anyway, if you work hard, you will get PG here. PG exam or any of the exam pattern or something like that. They should not be the base of base in the deciding your life. This is not your life. You should decide based on where you want to live all of your life. 50 years where you want to spend. This is not about one exam. So you should be mindful about that. Anyway, you work hard, you will get your seat, and you will do good. Okay, later. So we don't. And about exam, I will tell you that NEET PG. Some people are thinking that USMLE is very difficult exam, but it is not correct. What I have seen is PLEB is the easiest exam. Then comes USMLE, and the hardest exam is Indian PG. This is the most difficult exam. So don't think about that also. Okay, you want to go to USA, you have a dream of going to US, and you are thinking that USMLE is very difficult. That's why you are not going there. So don't think about that also. Other thing about financial aspect, USMLE is very costly. That's why you are not going there. So you can do the MOship for a year. You can arrange enough amount of money, and then you can go. Don't take a decision based on the temporary things. That's what I want to spread the message from here.
So, as we have already mentioned that Dr. Dhairy Boghani have a YouTube channel where he and his team conduct interviews of the residents and consultants to know more about branches. We are in need of such an initiative as many students are confused about choosing a proper specialization. So, please provide how to identify our goals so that we can select a proper specialization without compromising our interest and a financial position.
Yeah, so again the same thing, I will think beyond the 3 years of PG life. Think for whole life, where you want to live for 40-50 years. You are going to live with them for 40-50 years. Think about that life. Okay, if you see that a physician, if you see the physician who is 60 or 70-year-old physician in your town or city, in your college, you want to live like them, you go into that branch. You want to live like a surgeon, you go to that branch. So I just want to focus not just about rank. You can always take a drop, you can work harder, and you can come back with a good rank next year. It's not just about difficult life for 3 years. Life will be difficult for 3 years in any of the branch. So don't think about that. Don't think about college, that you are getting other branch in good college, in your own preferred branch in peripheral institute. So that's why you change your branch. Don't go after 3 years. See your whole life. So for that, like how to choose a branch and everything, that will be a very long discussion. So that I think that people can refer to my channel, Know Your Calling, because we are having some 30-40 minutes interview of each branch. So that part will be discussed there. But the point is the same, that I want to tell people, don't focus just on the temporary aspects. Focus on the bigger picture of life.
Yes, sir. So, as you have someone who is contributing a lot to maintaining mental health, will you just please give guidance to those who are struggling with mental health and is unable to reach out for help and are unknown in this whole process? As even in today's time, we'll see there are people where mental health is talked, but they are still who are ignorant about it, like many families who disregard of the mental health, and which is made difficult for the person suffering with mental health to reach out for help. Would you just give some advice for such people?
First advice I will tell is whatever happens, please reach out. Try to reach out. Try to talk to we are all medical. So either we are in some hospital setup now, or in past we have associated with a post-intern, we have associated with some hospital setup in the past. So at least we know one psychiatrist. Okay, every one of us know one psychiatrist, or we know the seniors or juniors or anyone else who know the psychiatrist. So it's not like we are dependent on our parents to take us to psychiatrist. We should always seek for help. Okay. And if there is a minor issue like this, when big issue, I will always prefer go to psychiatrist, have a proper treatment. Is nothing wrong. Sometimes in 3 to 6 months, sometimes in 1 or 2 years, you'll be okay. You'll be come back to normal life. But if there are some minor issues, some adjustment issues, then you don't need to go to the big process, and you are just feeling that okay, this is a temporary. You should go, but you want someone's help. So in that. I will just give message to the people who are friend of those people, not those people, because in those conditions the group is very important. Because most of times we don't try to support, we just try to advise everyone. Okay, someone has undergone the breakup, so dusri milegi, you will get someone else. Like that advice people will give, or that boy was not good for you. But person has undergone the breakup, he or she is not able to understand that thing as of now. So you just try to support him or her that okay, things will be better. You just be with them, you try to help them in a way, like spending the good moments with them, and helping them in a way support, not just advice, or about PG exam or anything, or just blaming everyone. That won't help. So in that condition, I will say that biggest thing will be get the help from your friends, and friends should help in a way of support, not in way of advice, or not in a way of blaming. They're okay, you choose that decision, that's why you are going wrong, that's why it happened. No one should tell like that. And if you can't get that, there are organizations, there are people like me, and there are so many people around. You can find in the Instagram or even on the net that are ready to help. They will talk to you, they will help you. So just try to find out those people, seek the help out. That is the only way, because by ourselves in those conditions our thought process is not that great. We can just clear our thought process by our own. We need to have someone who will just help us to go through the process and will come out. This does not make us weaker. Even if you see me, I have been struggling a lot for whole life, but I am if you feel like I am a very strong person, but when I go into depression, I will just go out with my friends. That type of help we will always require. The support we will always require.
So the friends must be also supportive in that and must provide a positive environment. Not only the person who are suffering from mental health, but also other people must be keep in mind that we need to provide support to such people. So in future,
if you don't get anyone, I am always there.
We'll surely mention your link. If anyone is out there who need our mental health advice, please contact Dr. Dhairy Boghani. So, sir, we have completed with all our sections. It was an amazing section. We got to learn so much from you. Thank you for your time and sharing the amazing, inspiring journey. And I hope everyone who watches it will strive for a successful and a peaceful life. It was a really good to have a conversation with you, Dr. Dhairy Boghani. And is there anything you'd like to say to me or to the MEDILENS magazine? Any message, sir?
Not much but for the general idea, I want to tell something that everyone should, as I mentioned all over the video, we should mention about the long-term goals and everything. So in the magazine also you should think about guiding students for a long-term goals, like providing them questions, then the answers. Like whenever you are writing some blogs or anything, like I always prefer to do that I will provide them with questions. When I mentor them about the research and anything, I will just provide them questions more than the answers. So that will help them. They will find out answers by themselves. If they can't find out, we are always there to help. So that way, like I feel that is the best way. They will grow up. They will find out answers by themselves. So that is the message I want to give you. And thank you so much for inviting me here. And it was very nice. I hope that people will be helped by this. And anyway, we can't talk much in this very small video. But anyway, you want any type of help, you can always reach out and you can always contact me for any type of help. I may be busy, but I will always reply.
Sir, for your time. Thank you so much.